G'day guys, and today I'm going to do the review which is between Brisbane and Geelong, round 22 at the Gabba, and as you can see the Cats down by a point at the final siren. Yeah, so that puts Brisbane on top, takes us out of top spot. We're on second right now as of this moment. I was out for most of this weekend, so yeah, didn't really see much of the game. I saw the last quarter and saw bits and pieces. So a few social weekends, a few things going on, so it's been nice and busy. Richmond beating West Coast was absolutely massive. If West Coast win, we probably in a lot more strife to get a top 2 spot, which would be quite detrimental. We'd be travelling to either the Gabba or Optus. Potentially either way, we might have to do that depending on results and how we go and how Brisbane and West Coast go. But as far as this game goes, incredibly disappointing. I suppose finish to the game. We had control for probably 3.5 quarters of it. Brisbane were up only for a very minor moment, sort of up and down in the second term, and then it looked like we got it on our terms for most of the game, and we just couldn't make a post a winner. We got out to 3 goals a couple of times, and I think we just played way too safe in the end. I think the last quarter was probably, obviously being a 1-point game, the most important quarter, but definitely that third term, whether the Lions restricted us or whether we didn't take our chances, leaves to be desired, I suppose. But we had our chances. What did we get? Lions got 4 goals 3. We got 2 goals 5. So same amount of scoring shots, but one side more efficient going forward. We seem to fail in the big moments at times, and it's not disastrous really. I expected Brisbane to win pretty well, but when you play well for most of the game and don't come away with the chocolates, that hurts a fair bit, and then it gives the Lions a lot more belief, and then it kind of takes away the belief that we have from ourselves also. If we're up and about or we've got a 3 to 4 goal lead, I feel like a couple of times this year it's been pipped from us. I think the Dockers were down by the 3 goal mark, and they came back, and we're not doing enough with the momentum and the inside 50s we have. Far from efficient as we once were earlier this season, not too long ago. Prior to the bye, we're good as gold. Our teams get better, and we've declined. Win-loss since the bye. I suppose for the stats though, Brisbane got more of the footy, and they 100% got the game on their terms late. They moved the ball, they got into the corridor. They took some risks only because they absolutely had to, and we were just trying to save the game, and we didn't try to win the game. That's why we lost it. So stats-wise, I got more of the ball. I got a few more free kicks, same amount of clearances, and same amount of inside 50s. That's quite interesting. Contested possessions won by Brisbane. If we win the contested possessions, we generally win the game. And tell you what, that would have been a lot late. It felt like Brisbane got every ground ball in the last 10 minutes. They get the ball in. It was a game played on the boundary line, so it was a really weird game. Trying to do a review. Thanks, mate. Just calm down. We tackled them, not by much. Blitzarves got a little bit touched up in the ruck work, but was still very solid around the ground by all reports, and plenty of interchanges there, so maybe there's a bit going on injury-wise. Charlie Cameron was a big topic. Scotty said he thought he was good late, but didn't really have much of an impact on the game. So if you want to have a look at this, Scotty, Cameron got 17 possessions. Charles Cameron, 17 touches, 4 marks, 2 tackles, and 5 goals 2. So the Lions kicked 10 goals, 15. They kicked a little bit inaccurately, probably from our defensive structures and pressure. 10 minus 5 equals 5, which is half of Brisbane's goals. So if you don't think he was the difference in the game or influential, I would better get your eyes checked, I think. Why didn't you put O'Connor on him? Why didn't you make a switch? Why didn't you put Stewart? Why was there not enough defensive coverage. You saw the vision throughout the week of exactly how Charlie Cameron gets goals, and he got him exactly as he wanted them and as Brisbane would have wanted them. So, yeah, well done there, Scotty, and the players there. But, you only had to stop one player and stop Lockie Neal, I think. He probably still got 29 touches or something like that. Don't think they were very effective, but you only had to stop Charlie Cameron. Everything in your power to do that, and you couldn't do that. So, yeah, well done. We'll move into the votes. But I think as far as we play, without being totally negative, and as long, we've got to finish top 2 and just be in good nick and hopefully get into some good form. It's tough to know if we are in good form. We're constantly winning and losing every second week. So it's very tough to gauge, but I'd like to think without seeing the game exactly, would have had it on our terms with having field position, and with a scoreline like this, it makes me think that we had good coverage at the back in some proportion. I think we took a few intercept marks. What annoyed me a lot was Brisbane's intercept marks. I think I took over 30 of them, and that just speaks to not being able to execute. Can also be pressure, can also just be not being able to finish it off. Class. And Brisbane's defensive structures were good as well. Destruction. The destruction on the Cats, that's for sure. 3 votes to Dangerfield, and he was by far the best player on the ground for Geelong. Can't say everyone because Charlie Cameron won the game, but 36 touches, 3 marks, 2 tackles and a goal. Could have been best on. I don't know. I'm not an umpire, but look at going by some of the highlights and some of his work, he was exceptional. A couple of bits late where I'm just like, he could have marked that mark 10 metres out and chuck an extra goal on the board. But he was doing a lot right. It's hard for me to give 2 and 1s, but I'm going to throw Ablett in for 2. It looked like he got a fair bit of the footy around the contest. 25 and a couple of marks and 8 tackles is brilliant as well. And didn't quite hit the scoreboard in a big way this week. I'll have to give the 1 vote to Atkins as well. 15 touches and 11 tackles is a big reason for that. He's a bull. So he's been exceptional. And I can't really go into specifics on individual players, but I think we'll probably move straight to who could be going out soon. Parfitt was quiet. I kind of doesn't really get slots of it, but what's Guthrie's position? Like he's forever getting 10 to 15 touches and he gets an automatic game and he plays in the midfield. So I don't know if you can afford to have Cam Guthrie in the side sometimes. Narkle was quieter this week, which was always going to happen. I don't know what they're doing playing 2 out forward. I don't know if that worked, but I don't think he's a forward. If you can't get the game in the back line, there might be a bit of strife there. Myers kicked a couple, which was good. So we need Gary Rowan back in soon. He'll probably come back in after you would suggest the bye, for the pre-finals bye. There's no one else that really comes to mind. I was looking at the injury list before. Bring back Cockatoo. Parfitt's annoying sometimes. He can be really quiet. I don't know if he was injured, but I don't know about Guthrie. Menegola sort of hanging around there as well. But they almost don't bring in Menegola because Guthrie's got explosive speed, but he doesn't get much of the ball at all. What? He does get a game every week. And Constable can't be knocking the door down much more. Can't even talk. It's that crazy. He had 41 the other week and kicked 2 goals, 3. So he can't be doing much more. He almost needs someone to get injured and be in the good books for whatever reason. So the Cats down by a point. I think the last time we lost to Brisbane, we lost by a point as well. If we're going back to 2013, so I feel like that would have been the last time we lost to them. I could be wrong, but look, it's annoying. yeah, I was watching the last quarter. Honestly, I turned it off with 2.5 minutes to go. I just couldn't bear it. I thought, we're trying to save the game here. Brisbane are on top. They're getting everything. They're moving the ball forward. Every time they go inside 50, they look like they're about to score. And yeah, just whack the tally back on, and yeah, it was, sure enough, it was a Brisbane player talking. Sure enough, Lincoln McCarthy's done absolutely stuff all for 7 years, and finally does something now for Brisbane, and is fit and firing. Yeah, I suppose he had a reasonable final against Hawthorn, but other than that, he's done jack squat. Oh, what a time to do it, eh? What a time to do it. Next week, yeah, the fate's out of our hands as to whether we finish on top or top two. Yeah, I'd have to check the ladder actually for that. So I might check that in a minute. But yeah, we got Carlton at GMHBA. Don't lock this one in. But yeah, I'd imagine we win by 5 goals. Carlton playing great spirited footy, really making every team earn it, and getting some good wins along the way. We took them easy last time. I think we won by 21 or 27, if that. And they're a much better improved outfit since yeah, this time last year. Always seem to play them very late in the year, but yeah, it's a ginormous game, and even though it's at GMHBA, doesn't mean it's an automatic win. We should win, and should win reasonably okay. But if they're challenging us last time, and they're much better than what they were last time, they're definitely going to be a challenge, and any team can beat anyone anywhere, except for Gold Coast. Sorry, Gold Coast. So we'll look at the ladder and see what we're up against. So Brisbane will, their percentage, they're probably guaranteed, yeah, nearly guaranteed a top 2 spot. So they're in the best position possible. So well done Geelong for getting the job done. Yes. So if we win, it leaves us at 64. And if Brisbane lose to Richmond, which is pretty likely actually, we will still finish on top, assuming we win and assuming Brisbane lose. West Coast would have to win by 300 points over the Hawks to probably get in front of us. So percentage is good, works in our favour, so it makes it very tough. So say Richmond win, and yeah, we just have to win basically. If we win, we get top 2. If we don't, we're probably looking at the 3rd. I'd more than say likely 3rd or 4th, depending on what other teams do. But yeah, so likely scenario is we'll finish top of the ladder. If the world's equal, it's going to be a ripping game, Brisbane and Richmond. But at the end of the day, the Cats, yeah, they need to really lift in a big way. It was pretty impressive overall, but not good enough to get the chocolates this time around. So hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Give the video a like if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe as well, it'd be amazing. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you then.